MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. Tonight, it's postseason action between the New Orleans Zephyrs and the Albuquerque Isotopes. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our coverage of the minor league postseason. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. And they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Alvin Strickland makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Here's a pitch taken for ball one as we get underway here at 7:06.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
The 1-0 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Leffler is there and he makes the catch for the out. So the leadoff man retired here to start game 3. And with that, let's get a look at the Isotopes on defense. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Edgar Canizaro digs in at the plate. First offering on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is just something you hate to see early in the ball game. Just a second batter of the game, and already these guys are throwing the ball away. Hope that's not a sign of things to come.
Homer Williams will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Into the box now, Ernesto Dorta. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Key here is a first baseman. Got to be able to stay focused on the baseball. which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Stepping in now, Claudio Velasquez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Now here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. Leffler will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid, hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, you really need to start getting a little more involved.
The 1-0 home. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Standing in now, Ronnie Chavez. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Ahmad Khan will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Zephyrs lead it 2-0. Michael Chang leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Michael
First pitch coming. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
'You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
1-0 on the way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Here comes a 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Into the box, Chuck Alexander. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Swinging a high chopper to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher, William Downey.
William Downey will get his first shot at it here. Now the pitch. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. New Orleans is out in front, 3-0. Darnell Davies will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Here's another look at that 3-pitch sequence. There's a slider for good morning, a curveball, good afternoon, and then he's going to go to the good live fastball, and that tells him, good night, everybody.
In now, Nate Fryman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Look at this. From a knee. He gets him. What a play. Akinori Mori will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just 9 pitches. He's got a chance to keep...
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Alvin Strickland will get a second crack at it here. He'd slide out to lead off the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Edgar Canizaro will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Homer Williams will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. And here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Pause, now the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 home. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Leffler has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Stepping in now, Ernesto Dorta. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Leffler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Keith Medina will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Mike Sharp will stand in for the first time here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And the pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Christian Bergman will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Claudio Velasquez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Claudio Velasquez.
First pitch to him. This ball will be chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Michael Chang will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And a leap at short, but it's over his glove, and it could be extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Didi Gregorius will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Boy, not very decisive there. Hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing, because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
Now a spin and a throwback to second. Smart to keep an eye on it. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. Might have an idea something's up here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Chuck Alexander will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And this is where you have to be smarter at the plate. There's a good chance they're working around you with the base open, so don't go helping them out.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
One thing you're taught as an infielder, you've got to go play the ball. Don't let the ball play you. Here, you can see this ball gets in on him a little bit, and it winds up kicking right off the heel of his glove.
Now a move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Standing in now, William Downey. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
You talk about tying the guy up. My goodness.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Richie Leffler will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now this is popped meekly in the air, playable on the infield. Alexander will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away, 1 gone.
Still looking for that first hit, and it ain't gonna come on that swing. Just a simple little soft liner, and that gets taken care of easily.
Into the box now, Ronnie Chavez. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The left fielder, number 00,
Ahmad Khan will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for 2. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the shoe route.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Darnell Davies is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. What a stop! Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single. Nate Fryman will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Not in time as he steals second.
They turned him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
As a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay there, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Right away from getting out of this unscored upon, but you can see the location mistake there. Now, all of a sudden, he goes from possibly hanging a goose egg to serving up a 3-run home run.
In now, Akinori Mori. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 4. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Alvin Strickland will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Strickland.
Here's the first offering. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Davies is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. The ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Edgar Canizaro will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
2 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Heath Medina come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Now the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. This is foul right side. Now the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
And I can tell you, facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on him.
Stepping in now, Mike Sharp, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Now here's the first pitch. Christian Bergman is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ernesto Dorta will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Davies is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle inning. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Claudio Velasquez will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First pitch on the way. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Now here's the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Here it comes. Struck him out, and his woes continue, and that's his third strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Now the first pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Richie Leffler will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Right here, Richie Leffler.
Now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1-1 on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he waited nicely that time as this is lined into center field for a leadoff single.
You'll see where this is on show track. This is a curveball, and it's up right in the hitter's line of sight. Much easier to react to, and he just swats it into center field.
Standing in now, Ronnie Chavez. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Canizaro has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 00,
Ahmad Khan will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Back here for Pacific Coast League Baseball on the show. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Didi Gregorius will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. The pitch. throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. And these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Chuck Alexander will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
William Downey will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First offering on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Darnell Davies will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Swung on and grounded foul. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
This is the wrong guy to give gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track, way too much of the plate. You're not going to get away with that too many times. That's for sure.
Nate Fryman will stride in again, and first was flashing back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Fouled back. And now a pitch on the way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Oh, and it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the outfield wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, darn near had his second home run of the ball game. You see, this thing bangs off the wall out there. He's into second with a double.
Into the box now, Akinori Mori. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so do have that in your favor.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
That misses 1-2.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Now a swing and a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out number 1.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a third strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
In now, Heath Medina, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Mike Sharp will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. In there, strike 1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
2 outs here with a runner at third. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
And hold that thought, as that's a strikeout for out number 3. So the inning will come to an end. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Albuquerque's out in front, 4-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Rene Arias will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 87, Rene Arias. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 39.
Alvin Strickland will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Sharply hit back up the middle, and the tying run is on to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical. Now they've got a few options here with a speedy guy on first to start things out.
Edgar Canizaro will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Four-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt, and as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
1-1 pitch on the way. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and we are all tied up now here in Game 3.
Runner on third, nobody out. You figure just about any ground ball to the shortstop or second baseman is going to score a run. Here he gets even more than he bargained for as he finds a hole right up the middle into center field for the RBI single.
Homer Williams will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Once more, a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw. And the runner back safely. First pitch coming. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's a look over to first. And he'll dive back in. And that, in fact, is going to wind up out of play. So a costly mistake there.
On a pickoff throw? Really? Into the stands? That's a disaster.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
First baseman number 7, Ernesto Dorta.
Jairo Diaz is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 50, Jairo Diaz.
Ernesto Dorta step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
A dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Yeah, and you know, when you get later into a ball game, you always hate to give away that go-ahead run. But I think the situation here dictates that they needed to take the double play, so that's a bargain that they're going to have to settle for.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box, Claudio Velasquez. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Zephyrs lead it 5-4. David Gonzalez will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Velasquez is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone. And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these 2 guys stack up against one another. Richie Leffler will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Hit high and deep out to left field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series as we are all tied at 5.
Chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Arturo Guillen will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Chavez will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. In there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Ahmad Khan will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And if you get him to look at strike 1, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again.
And this will be fouled away. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now another 0-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Alexander is there, and the side is retired. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 9th inning coming up, all even at 5 apiece. Michael Chang will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Michael Chang.
Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Well, he absolutely needed that one. I mean, he's staring the old sombrero right in the face, but he puts a good swing on the ball there and gets himself a base hit.
Chuck Alexander will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. And they come through big time here in the top of the ninth to grab a 2-run lead.
Boy, what an at-bat here in a tie ball game. This isn't an easy matchup either. It stays right on this ball. It drives it for a double. And more importantly, drives home 2 runs to give them the lead.
Ray Bermudez is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Jose Garcia.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, and if this one's just a little closer to the line, this might be a base hit. But you'll see a nice job recovering this ball quickly on the mound, and he's able to shuffle it on to first base and get his man.
Stepping in now, Alvin Strickland. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
The throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back easily. Now the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 1 out and a runner on second base. The 2-0. Fouled straight back. The 2-1 home. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Standing in now, Edgar Canizaro.
4-1. I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The next pitch. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. New Orleans is out in front, 7-5. Gaylord Wiley is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Gaylord Wiley.
Darnell Davies will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a ninth-inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there, base hit. So that's just how you want to start it here in the bottom of the ninth.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Nate Fryman will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. The 0-1. Center field. Cannizzaro will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Yeah, an important first out there. Now, he's not out of the woods yet, and especially since the tying run will still be at the plate. But now if he can get a ground ball, he could end this thing right here.
Akinori Mori will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To second for 1. They get the force, and with that, this series is over. Offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Zephyrs. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Isotopes, 5 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. Also left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.